Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and I'm here today with another exciting video. Let me introduce myself before getting into the video. I am Chandana and I'm from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering pursuing my final years in electronics and communication domain. Today I'll be discussing about the subject called computer networks in which I'll be discussing about the mostly used protocol which is user datagram protocol which is UDP. Let us see in detail and learn about the user datagram protocol. Okay, user datagram protocol. Let us see what is meant by user datagram protocol. User datagram protocol, that is UDP, is a connectionless, unreliable transport protocol. It does not add anything to the services of IP except for providing process to process communication instead of host to host communication. It provides process to process communication instead of host to host communication. UDP is very simple protocol using a minimum of overhead. If the process wants to send a small message and does not carry much about reliability, it can use UDP. Sending a small message using UDP takes much less interaction between the sender and receiver. So here you can see this will be the client, this will be the message, and this will be the server. Once it requests the message, it goes to the server, and server, if they accept the request which is sent from the client, the server sends the sends the response to client again that I have accepted your request. Then only the client will send or transmit the particular data. UDP services. Let us see the UDP services. The general services provided by UDP are process-to-process communication, connectionless service, flow control, error control, checksum, conjunction control, encapsulation and decapsulation, queuing, multiplexing and demultiplexing, and also the best practice of UDP are like account for path condition and transport, implement congestion control, blaster bulk transfer application, streamline low data volume application, and secure over network. Let us see these each services provided by UDP in detail. First one is process to process communication. UDP provides process to process communication using SOC address. SOC address will come is a combination of IP address and port numbers. Connectionless services. UDP provide connectionless services. That means the user the each use datagram sent by UDP is an independent datagram. There is no relationship between different user datagram even if they are coming from same process and going to the same destination program. That is, the program or the data which is sent in UDP is independent to each other, and datagrams are not numbered. Flow control. UDP is a very simple protocol. There is no flow control, hence no window mechanism. As it is a very simple protocol, the UDP does not have a flow control, and there is no flow control, there is no window mechanism. The receiver may overflow the incoming messages. The lack of flow means the processing UDP should provide for this service if needed. If this flow control is needed, then it should be specified. Error control. There is no error control mechanism in UDP except for checksum. This means that the sender does not gets the response that which has been lost or duplicated. When the receiver detects an error through checksum, then the user is silently considered. The lack of error control means the processing UDP should provide the error control if it needs. Next is checksum. UDP calculation is includes three sections: pseudo header, UDP header, and data coming from the application layer. Pseudo header is the part of header of IP packet in which the user datagram is to be encapsulated with some field filled with zero. Conjunction control. Since UDP is connectionless protocol, it does not provide conjunction control. UDP assumes that the packets sent are small and cannot create congestion in network. This assumption may or may not be true today. When UDP is used for interactive real-time transfer of audio and video. Encapsulating and decapsulating. To send a message from one process to another, the UDP protocol encapsulates and decapsulates the message. Queuing. We have talked about port without discussing the actual implementation of them. In UDP, queues are associated with ports at both client side and when a processor starts. It requests a port number for opening the system, and some implementation create both on an incoming and outgoing queue associated with the process. Multiplexing and demultiplexing. In host running a TCP or IP protocol suite, there is only one UDP, but possibly there are several processors that needs to use the same service of UDP. To handle this situation, UDP will use multiplex or demultiplexes. Let us see what are the applications of UDP. There are total 5 applications of UDP is like the straightforward request, multicasting, routing update, a real-time application, and following the implementations. UDP is suitable for the process that requires simple request response communication. It is applicable only for the simple request and response communication, uh, with because it has little concern on the flow and error control. UDP is suitable for process with the internal flow and error control mechanism. For example, trivial file transport protocol process includes flow and error control. It can easily use UDP because this does not have flow control and error control. The UDP is suitable transport protocol for multicasting. Multicasting capability is embedded in the UDP software but not in TCP software. UDP is used for management process such as SNMP. DP is used in some routing the update protocols such as routing information protocol. UDP is normally used for interactive real-time application that can tolerate uneven delay between sessions of received messages. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video about UDP is useful, and I'll be back with another video. Till then, like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you for watching today's video.